Hi, everybody. Well, I'm here, people. Although everybody's been telling me I shouldn't be because there's something happening with Google or whatever is happening with Google. But it doesn't seem to have affected me. I don't think so anyway, and here I am. Hey, Nathan. I did have a phone call from Trev saying, maybe I won't be able to go live tonight. I think it's something to do with Google stopping their live hangouts or whatever. They're changing over to something else. Hi, Chrissy B. But anyway, here I am. At the bad penny that I am, I keep turning up, don't I? Hi, Isaac. Hi, Jeannie. I'm not doing too bad today. Went shopping and, did a video and everything. Hi, Sarah. Al. Yes, you were first today, Nathan, weren't you? Got me little bits of hair that insist on coming before my ears, yeah. Hi, Ginger. So I don't know what's going on, whether it's just Google. Anything gone missing? As usual, my remote control for the camera has gone missing. But I found it. I'm going to have to fasten it to the camera. Hi, Jane. Because everything keeps going missing. Everything in my life goes missing. I may have to break off at some stage to go and answer the front door because my little furry house guest is coming for 2 weeks. I've got his food and his bed and everything. Hi, Marlene. I'm just waiting for his nibs to turn up. So if I have to go and answer the front door, you'll have to just talk amongst yourselves until I get back. Oh, so Gigi, yeah. Hi, Nature Crafts. I finished the shawl. There it is behind me. Oh, thank you, John. I wish it would stay this colour. It just fades so quickly. I love it when it's bright red, but it won't stay. It just goes, and then the grey comes through, and I refuse to be grey. I wouldn't mind if it was silver grey, but it's a horrible yuck shade of salt and pepper, awful grey that I really don't like and don't suit. So I'm being very vain, and I'm trying to hang on to my youth and everything and stay a redhead. Not that I was a redhead since, well, I have been, yeah, over periods of time. I have been a redhead. I was born a redhead, would you believe, but it didn't last. As my dad said, where'd she get that hair from? I would love if I had a white. I've got white streaks at either side. I love those, but they just grow through. My mum used to have what they used to call the Malin streak. It was from a series that was on TV a long, long time ago called The Malins. And she had this one white streak. Hi, Sandra. Hi. What else have we got? Oh, hi, Connie. Yeah. I was watching Jeannie, on The Hook, and she's done another one of these. And she's done a different edging. Those blooming bells. They carried on for about, hi, Miguel. They carried on for, I said half an hour on my video, but it was more like an hour. I've never heard them ring like that. Normally, if somebody's getting married, they ring when they're coming into the church and they ring when they're going out of the church. So quite what was going on, I do not know. I've never known them ring so long. I think the video had uploaded before it stopped ringing. Yeah, I would love white hair. I would absolutely love white hair. Well, they don't normally ring all through a wedding, Miguel. They normally just ring on the way into church and on the way back out again. You're having a hot shower because it's hot outside. I thought you'd have had a cold one. Oh dear. And how is Miguel today? And how is everybody? Oh, hi, Ian. Hi. I haven't spoken to Kelly, so I don't know whether she's coming on or not. Trev, I spoke to Trev, and he said he's not sure he can make it today, but he will try later on. I got my Frida Kahlo mug. Yee. I loved her clothes. Yeah. Kelly keeps saying, don't put it in the post because she's coming to see me, Ian. So I'm supposed to be taking a photo of it so I can show her what it looks like so she can tell you thank you. And as usual, I haven't done it. But don't worry, she's going to get it. She knows it's on its way. Yeah, I dyed. Well, I didn't dye it. My niece dyed it for me. I wish it would stay this red, but it won't. It'll just go brown again. But, oh, hi, Marva. I'm not doing too bad today. Yeah. I know I keep saying to Kelly, I'll put it in the post for you, that bag, Ian. But she keeps saying, no, you'll be seeing me soon. Hang on to it. I've got to post a couple more things to her as well. Well, I've got to give her a couple more things, yeah. It's China, my mug. I like drinking out of China. I've got one China beaker, but I keep it for Sue. Nobody else is allowed to drink out of it except Sue. So sadly, it's at the back of the cupboard at the moment because it's not come to the front because she's not me. And I've not heard from her this week at all. I keep meaning to ring her, but one thing after another's happened this week. It's been a bit of a funny week. So hopefully I don't like ringing her at the weekend when her other half's at home. And she tends to go out with it. Well, they both tend to go out with the dogs at the weekend. So oh, hi, Lisa. I think that I'll ring her maybe Monday or so. Hi, Millie. Oh, you had your angiogram. Well, they won't tell you, will they? How did you get on? I got my letter back from the hospital. They say I've got, if you all know what this is, they think I've got a neuroma along the superficial peroneal nerve. Huh. I thought I had a cyst. Oh, thank goodness for that, Ian. You don't need one. My dentist appointment went sort of okay, but she tried to fill it and it didn't work. So I've got to go back in a couple of weeks to have it redone. Oh, hi, Evie. Hi, Christy. She said, unfortunately, she thinks I am going to have to lose the tooth. Hi, Kelly. Hi. Ian was just saying, have I sent you the the bag yet? And I'm just telling him that you said, don't post it. We'll see me soon. And I'm supposed to be taking a photograph of it so you can see what you've got. Yeah. What's on my hook? Well, I actually just started. I just got a chain. And I'm doing that top, you know, the one that, again, Jeannie from On the Hook's done. So I'm doing it in that, it's the ice cotton that I used. Oh, right, Evie, okay. I'm doing it in the ice cotton. It's in a deeper colour. So I did my chain before I came on so that I wouldn't have to start counting. So now I've got to see what I've got to do next. Oh, it's a single crochet all the way along to the end of the row. You're on your hollybobs in Minorca. Lucky for you, Karen. Woo! Oh, you are brave, aren't you, Ian, tackling a drops pattern? Okay, Melly. Yeah, I quite like it, although I didn't like the first one that she made. To me, it looked a bit baggy around the bottom. And I mean, I'm baggy enough around the bottom. The yarn, it's actually lovely to work with. I've done two very plain sweaters in it, as you know. Yeah, I quite enjoy working with it. I'm not enjoying doing single crochet all along a row with 150 stitches, but I'm sure it'll improve. Yeah, we like ice yarn, Kelly and Sue and I. But I must admit I haven't ordered any recently because, as you know, I'm trying not to spend money on yarn. I still haven't done anything about, oh, drops patterns are the bane of my life. They don't tell you much, do they? You have to be good at guessing and doing charts and things. Oh, you're doing a virus show in the ice cakes ombre. I've got a, oh, yeah, I've had to practically rewrite some of the ice patterns. I'm not on my own, by the way. I think other people have said that they're a bit of a You've run out of storage for yarn. I ran out ages ago, Christy. I just keep pushing it in different places. I'm in desperate need of Kelly to organise me. Yeah. Yeah, that green top she's made is absolutely gorgeous. And would you believe she made up the pattern herself, did Kelly? Woo! And I also like the one that you did before in the light lilac. It looked a bit white on the video, but I believe it's light lilac. And they were both in ice, weren't they, Kelly? Woo! Oh, God, thank goodness for that, Kelly. You come and rescue me. Ephraim! Hey, Ephraim, hello there. And how are you? We are honoured. We may not have Trev yet, but we've got Ephraim. Oh, dear. I will answer your email, by the way, Ian. I have read it, so I'll answer you later. I was sort of dashing around, trying to get ready for the video when I read it, so I will. Woo! You're trudging along with your knitting. I hit a bit of a slump, so did Kelly. We just went off it for about a week or so. Are we having your iced coffee? I looked at Kendra's latest video, by the way, Miguel, and she had this big, I don't know what it was in it, big carton thing with a straw sticking out of it that was from your place. What's it called, where you go for your iced drinks? Almost, Ian. The bells carried on for ages and ages. Sonic, that's what it was. Sonic. You might think the bells are ace, but they blinking get on your nerves when you're trying to yell over the top of them. I thought the people who always say they can't hear me anyway are going to love me. I thought they're going to stop. They can't keep going on like this, but no. And they carried on long after I closed the video off. Yeah. Oh, hi, Ethan. Oh, gosh, Jenny, come round here. They ring for fun round here. They ring because it's sunny, and they ring because it's rainy, and they ring because it's a Tuesday. Any excuse to ring. No, they don't usually ring that long, Ephraim. They usually ring the bride in, or if it's a funeral, ring the funeral in. and then they wring it out again. Oh, Nancy, I don't know how you're doing baby blankets in this weather. Oh, wouldn't be coping. As I said, I may have to disappear for a moment if you hear my doorbell ring, because I'm expecting my little furry lodger, who's coming to stay with me for a fortnight. And are they push bikes, Jenny, or are they motorbikes? Oh dear. I haven't yet. Everything takes such a long time to come from the US. But thank you, Miguel. Yes, Sir Gigi. Yeah. Everything stops for Sir Gigi. No doubt I will have to stop crocheting when Sir Gigi arrives. Because we all know. No, not that kind, Ian. Yeah, I think the bride was very late. I think she must have changed her mind because she never arrived. Or if she did, they rang them all through the service, and I can't think they'd do that. It's very hot in here. I haven't written my address in the box below because I don't want other people kind of, because I don't have a post box. We don't have post boxes much in the UK. Hi, Dee. Hi, Granny Dee. So I will have to, I don't know. If you get hold of me on Facebook, I'll message you my address in the messages. As you saw, my deck is rather long. Well, my railing on my deck is rather long. So it's going to take me a while to get enough flowers to go from one end to the other. But I can keep pinning them on and sewing them on. And it'll be some bit of colour when I sit out there, won't it? I'll have to keep moving my chair along, won't I? Then you can see which flowers we use. A bunting flag is like little triangles on a string that flutter. They're not flags as in rectangular flags, they're triangular. If there's anything risque, you can bet your life Ian will pick up on it. Or Nathan will. Yes. Hi, Brittany. Didn't see you coming in then. I'm just looking back and seeing you. Oh, I love my deck. It was so lovely to sit out there. I even had my hair coloured while I was on the deck today. We didn't come in at all. We had it done out there. Yeah. I love anything sort of boho-y. Grace sent me two gorgeous, they're like wall hangings or tablecloths or whatever you want to call them, and they're in purples, and they've got all these things on them, and I'm saving them for when my bedroom is done so I can put them on the wall as like a wall hanging. I go on Pinterest and see, you know, what these boho interiors look like. And I would just so love my house to look like that, but it never will. It never will. I am not putting a William boobs on my decking. Oh, thank you, Ian. I love my tassels. If it's got a fringe on, it's mine. My niece keeps telling me I would love to go to Brighton. It would just be... Oh, yeah, my son will be totally disgusted by my crochet flowers. I know he will when he comes. But I just want a bit of colour. My deck is very sort of... No, I wouldn't be wearing them, Nathan. They'd be brushing me, my knees. If I swung me tassels, they'd tickle my knees. No, my days of wearing things like that. Oh dear. No, I would love to be very, very bohemian, but I just lack the courage to do it. You know, I sort of love, yeah, they'd be tickling my knees, yeah. I love anything like Frida Kahlo and all these lovely, you know, colourful houses that I see. They're just gorgeous. And they've got drapes and all sorts of different things hanging and wall hangings. And my son would go absolutely ballistic, but still, it's my house. No, it's very difficult to find the patterns on Pinterest, I agree. You get you all fired up and then you click on it and it doesn't go anywhere, does it? My favourite flowers. I don't really have a favourite flower. The only one I don't like is lilies. So apart from lilies, that's the only thing I don't really like. Yeah, exactly. You're going round in circles with Pinterest, aren't you? You're clicking on things and then you finish up doing a click saying, find this on Google. And then Google tells you this looks like a mat. Yeah. What kind of flowers would I like? Anything brightly coloured. I love anything bright. You know, reds, purples, lilacs, yellows, oranges, anything. I don't care if they clash. I just love flowers. As I say, the only thing I don't like is lilies. So, no, not fond of lilies. They always remind me of funerals for some reason. And I hate it when people send me well, I don't hate it when people send me a bunch of flowers. That's a lie. I love it when people send me flowers. But when they've got lilies in them, no. I have to take the lilies out and put them somewhere else. I don't think there is a bohemian flower. I think red is kind of a colour of a bohemian, but oh, I got given some flowers today from Gigi's dad. They had them in the house. Can't think what they are now. Peonies, that's it, peonies. They smell absolutely gorgeous. But they're sort of on their way out, yeah. No, don't you dare send me a crochet cactus. That will get thrown in the bin. I hate crochet cactuses. Green carnation, I've never seen one of those. Are you sure you didn't dye it? Spray it with something? Yeah. My mum's favourite flower was a fuchsia, but they're very, not fuchsia, freesia. They're very, very delicate scented, but they don't last 2 minutes. But that was her favourite flower, was freesia. And she liked African violets as well for some reason or another. But you never see them these days. Little purple flowers they were. No, I don't think of carnations as funerals. No, it's with me. It's always lilies. Yeah, I can't even kind of smell. Yeah, daisies. I've got a friend who absolutely loves daisies. She puts daisies in everything she does. She's like an artist now, and she does these. You know, what do you call them? Festivals. Yeah. And she has what she calls the knitting tent. It's like a yurt thing, if you know what a yurt is. And she sits in there teaching people to knit, yeah. And she absolutely loves daisies. That's a kind of signature flower. She draws daisies on everything. We have lilacs in the UK. I don't have any, but I used to have a gorgeous lilac tree in my dad's allotment. It was lovely. Yeah, I love bohemian. I love all kinds of things with fringe on and velvets. I love. I know somebody on here said they didn't like velvet, but I love velvets and brocades and all sorts of stuff like that. A blue bonnet. I've not seen that. Is it like a bluebell? We have bluebells over here. Yeah, I have crocuses in the garden, although this year they didn't come up. I don't know where they went. They come up every single year. My crocus, every single year. They're purple and yellow, and they didn't come up this year. I hope the gardener hasn't dug them up by mistake. But I'm definitely going to put some flowers on the basket of my scooter. Because I'm fed up of it being a boring black scooter basket. I can't put any go faster stripes and things on my scooter because it's a rental. So I've got to give it back, and it's got to be in the same state as it was. But with flowers, I can take them off, can't I? I love poppies. We used to have a beautiful big spread of poppies in the front garden, and it disappeared one year. It just died off. Yeah. Why is it the last stitch you can never get in? My mum used to, another scooter, another 12 months before I'm due another scooter, Nathan. I've just had it serviced. My mum used to get hyacinth bulbs every single year. And we used to grow them on the window bottom. And we also used to grow, oh gosh, what they call geraniums. My mother loved the smell of geraniums too. We used to grow them on the window bottom. And when we lived in a tiny little house, a little two bedroom, 2 rooms downstairs and 2 rooms upstairs. And she still used to grow flowers on the window bottom. She used to grow hyacinths and lemon geraniums. They smell absolutely gorgeous. Every time you brush past them, you got this wonderful lemon smell. Yeah, 2 up, 2 down we lived in for a long time. Although it eventually became a 3 up, 2 down because we put a teeny weeny little bathroom up there. And it was teeny. You sat on the toilet, you could do everything. You could wash your teeth and run a bath at the same time. Yeah, it was very small. Yeah, I've been saying I'm going to dress up my scooter since I got it. You don't like geraniums? Because I love the smell of geraniums. They're gorgeous. Right, I've got to do now 3 chain, which counts as a half double crochet and a chain. Skip the next stitch, 1 half double crochet, 1 chain all the way to the end. Oh, that sounds easy enough. That sounds easy enough. What don't you like about geraniums, Miguel? Do you not like the smell of them? Or my dad didn't like the smell of them, but I do. Mum did. Oh gosh. I got given an orchid once when I was when I come out of hospital. Somebody bought me a gorgeous lilac orchid, and it lasted for ages. Beautiful it was. Then eventually it died, so sadly. Oh, that looks too tall. What am I making? I'm making the same top that Jeannie from On the Hook is making, but I'm making it in this jazzier wool. And for some reason, I just had an absolute brain fade. I know, I need something with this. I don't know. I opened up a pack of different coloured ones that I found in the front room, and they didn't have any name on them. I had lavender right by the steps in pots, but unfortunately, my dog Buster killed it all off. He must have liked lavender as well, if you know what I mean. A hooded poncho. I've got a rain cape that, oh, I look a right duck in it. It comes all over my face and I feel like I'm claustrophobic in it. I hate it when it rains and I have to go out on my scooter. So, yeah, my feeling is hurting, so I think I do need it redoing. But I'm not going for that till next Tuesday. You determined to get me looking stupid on my scooter, Miguel. I do not want to wear that rosy wrap ever again. No, I'm not wearing a helmet either. Yeah, I've got a big plastic cover for it, but Ian, and I hate being under it. It's like being stuck in a bubble. Yeah, you know, because it keeps falling over my face and oh, yeah, it definitely has to be a helmet with a fringe. Yeah. I am not wearing that rosy wrap again. I told you. That is definitely not going on my head ever again. Yeah, I could have a big wire, couldn't I, with a flag waving on the back of it. A flag that says Urban Gypsy Crochet on the move. Condensation, yeah, it's awful when I'm inside that bubble thing, that plastic wrappy thing. I did not look smashing in the rosy wrap. That's why everybody was having hysterics. If I looked so gorgeous in it, why was everybody laughing? Oh, I just do not suit any kind of headgears. I'd love to make a Frida Kahlo one, you know, like a black headband absolutely covered in flowers. But I probably would only wear it when I was on here. I probably wouldn't go out in it. My village is oh, Lisa, yeah, I had that trouble when I was making that big cape thing for my friend. It got so hot, and it wasn't even hot weather when I was doing it. It was, I live in a small, well, it's not a small village, but it's everybody knows everybody in this village kind of thing. So you can't be too off the wall with what you're wearing because everybody looks at you as if you're a bit weird. My son used to wear balaclavas when he was little. Yeah. He used to suffer very, very badly with earache. So he was the only kiddie on the beach that used to be wearing like a helmet with ears covered up or a balaclava. Because even the wind off the sea used to give him earache and he used to be screaming all night. So I had to keep his ears covered up. So we used to get some very funny looks on the beach. Hello there. It's Chris, isn't it? I think. Yeah. Hi, Chris. Yeah, bumper stickers. Yeah, I do. I've decided I think I'm a slow crocheter compared with Kelly. Kelly just rattles through everything, and I'm like plodding along. I'm still only on my second row. All right, there's 150 stitches, but Kelly's going. Miss Whip It Quick. Kelly's always quiet. You have to make her talk, yeah. Oh, for goodness sake, yeah. Getting all these messages. Stop it. Thank you, Nancy. You had to start dinner, yeah. I had dinner. I missed the ice cream one today. Hmm. Hi, Ewards. I must learn my Tunisian. I was like, uh, yeah, I finished up having one of those ice cream lollies with chocolate on the outside, what they call Magnum. I've got a very dry mouth today. It's must be with diabetes. I've got some more coffee, but I'm going to be going to get her some water, I think, in a minute. I'm the laziest cook in the world. Absolutely lazy. Well, hello there. Hello there, handsome. I thought you weren't coming on tonight. Oh, I've not heard that word for a long time, a rapscallion. No, I've not heard that ages. No, you're not going out again, Miguel, for you. They made you go out last week for your frozen yogurt, so don't, yeah? Are you warm enough, Trev? It's a bit hot and humid, isn't it? Woo. Yeah, okay, so it's you, Nick. So what do you want us to do? Have a party? Chocolate courgette cake? I've never even thought about anything like that. So you knit girl, what? Do you knit? Do you crochet, Nick? Whatever. Oh my goodness me. I'm not going to ask you what kind of photos you're taking. Yeah, I never thought that I would like carrot cake, but I do like some carrot cakes, but some of them are a bit dry. Hi, Patricia. Yeah, I'm getting very hot. Oh, for your new business, right? Okay. I was just going to say, does it involve keeping your clothes on if you're taking photos? I'm going to ask you before Ian or Nathan do. Oh gosh. Yeah, I hate my diabetes keeps going weird. I'm either too hot or I'm too cold. Yeah, hot flush is not the word. Yeah. Whew. I'm really, really thirsty as well. Yeah, I lost 9 pounds of the other kind, yeah. Of course they're artistic if Trev's taking them. I need to take some pics as well, but only of me crocheting. I've just been so, I don't know, Kelly knows what I mean, deflated or whatever you want to call it. Lacking in enthusiasm for taking photos and posting them up. As you all know, I've fallen out with Etsy. So, and I'm debating on starting on a different, web page. Because Kelly and I started to make our own, but it got so involved, didn't it, Kelly? It started getting all whatever. And then Kelly had the kids off from school, so it was, I get very shaky sometimes. Very, very cold and very, very shaky. I've got a test machine, but then, life got busy, didn't it? But until they go back to school, the kids, then, I haven't got me Kelly. Been missing Kelly, missing Sue, missing everybody. Been like Billy No Mates. Apart from my online friends, of course, yes. I've always got everybody on here. Right. Right, hang on. What am I doing with this? Am I doing it into the space or am I doing it into the chain? Skip the next one chain space, half double crochet into the next. Skip next chain. Right, yeah. You have sanity coming to my house. Gosh, you must be in a bad way. Oh dear, she thinks I'm sane. That's something I've never been accused of, actually, Kelly. Being sane. It doesn't run in the family, saneness. Well, it does actually, because my niece is very sane. But I'm the odd one out. I'm the odd one that nobody talks about in the family. I don't think you can breathe in there at the minute, Kelly, because it's in so much of a state, I tell you. Yeah, Trev's going to be the entrepreneur amongst us. Oh dear. Yeah, you will by Christmas. Yeah. What, you're going to be a millionaire by Christmas, Kelly? Well, I don't know what's in that incense stick, but it's making me cough. Yeah. Yes, I've got me coffee. My incense stick is catching my breath. It's all done in half double crochets, this. Yeah, we don't have anything like that over here. Kelly and I are being them as well. And Sue, Sue loves a good thrift shop. She knows every charity shop there is. We call them charity shops over here. You call them thrift stores. Where Sue used to live, she used to get some absolutely brilliant. My flask, it's down on the floor at the moment. It's got my other coffee in, ready for when this is run out. Yeah. I'm not keen on doing half double crochets into the stitches. No, I don't like gin. It makes me cry. Yeah, these round here are not much good. They're all... What do you want me to do my hair for? I don't do anything with my hair. I just twist it up and stick a clip in it. It's not very interesting, me doing my hair. No, I never find any yarn in my My charity shops, I don't know whether you do, Kelly, I never find anything. I think whoever is in the charity shops who's a knitter or a crocheter gets there before I do. I mean, Shan was the one. Yeah, ta-da-di-da, yeah. I could shop me roller. No, I never see any. Do I have my hair cut? Never. I've not had it cut for years. It just breaks off. No, we don't. Well, we definitely don't have red heart over here. Red heart to us costs a bomb. No, my niece cuts my fringe when I'm having my hair dyed. Yeah, she just cuts it off. There's no style to it. Did you do a yarn order, Kelly, or did you just order the yarn that you needed to finish that top? Yes, you might have to whistle very soon, Ian. No, we never have anything. They never have any patterns. I know they're not allowed to put knitting needles and things out because of them being used as weapons, but they never have any patterns, and they never have any knit or crochet books. Nothing like that in our charity shops. Oh, you got it in another two colours. I knew you wouldn't just order one. It's not worth it, is it, though, because of the postage costs? Yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah. If I had a car, I'd like to go into the posher shops, yeah. You'd love all my patterns. Yeah, you'd love all my patterns. If you went in my pattern shop, then you'd never come out. It's looking a bit sort of weirdy, but never mind. Oh my goodness. If I had a sale like that, I would go out and celebrate. I've got a whole bedroom, well, craft room / stash room full of all sorts of things. Ice. Hi, Magali. Ice yarn, Lolly's yarn, Shoulder and Style yarn. Oh, I don't. Yeah, it's like an ostrich beach. I probably already got them, Trevor. I seem to be the one who collects everything. I'm making that, the same one that Jeannie made on the hook. I think it's a free pattern if I remember rightly. Yeah. I've got some ice yarn that's a bit weird. I got rid of some of it I got some white from Lolly's that had sparkle in it. And it's just so rough. But you couldn't really use it for scrubbies and that because it's synthetic. So, most dishcloths and everything are done in cotton, aren't they, so that you can wash them. Wash them properly. Oh, you sew it up, Ian. You don't have to do it like that. You sew it up. I'm not going to have mine plunging as much as that. My sister-in-law belongs to a war. Oh, God, that scared me to death. That'll be for Gigi's dad, probably. Let's have a little read. Can't see without my glasses on. Oh. See you at 10 o'clock. Oh, there we are. That's when I shall have to disappear. I don't wear anything lacy, things like this, without wearing a little camisole underneath. I'd be nowhere without my camisoles, yeah. Well, my Woody Woodpecker, is it, or whatever it is. But I had a nice one on it, but I had to change phones, and this phone has very, very limited, capacity kind of thing for tunes that you can have. Yeah, my little Gigi's coming in a minute. Yeah, I don't wear plunging necklines unless I have a... No, I'm not going to disappear. I'll just have to go and answer the door and get Gigi. No, I always wear a camisole, underneath everything that's got a bit low. I've got a few dresses that are a bit low at the front. I always wear a camisole underneath them. Oh, I'm not a barmaid. When I was younger, there were positions where they should be. But now they're more like leaning on my stomach. I don't want to wear a plunging neckline. Yeah, crisp catcher. Every time I go to bed, if I've had crisps, the minute I take my underwear off, it just like crisps. Oh yeah, well she wore them, didn't she? I mean, barmaids do it on purpose, don't they? So you'll buy more beer. A doggy door? No, he just needs me to open the door and let him in. Yeah, he'll be here in about another 5 or 10 minutes. When his daddy says 10 o'clock, it can be sort of in the region of 10 o'clock. It can be 10:15, 10:10, anything like that. Men are more gullible than women. You've only got to show them a bit of leg or a bit of cleavage, They're easy led. What's for my snacks tonight? I thought Mary was back. I've got a big bag today. Prawn Marie Rose hand-cooked crisps and Mars bar. I like a guy with a nice bottom. Oh, she wasn't very pleasant, I believe, Bet Lynch. She was a bit above herself, if you know what I mean. She used to drive past me every day in her roller. Bet one, it was cut a tad on it. Hello, BB. How are you today? Exactly, yes. Kelly only shows her face, and that's enough for most people. A Mars a day helps you work, rest, and play. No, I never get into the soap operas, really. I used to watch EastEnders a long time ago, but it was never the same after Dirty Den and what's it in the Vic. No, I didn't see that one, Ian. I just watched the one where she was at the alpaca farm. Yeah. She's not that pleasant, I believe, Nathan, in real life. Bit of a diva. No, soap operas to me are always overacted and they're not like true to life. I mean, let's face it, Coronation Street, nobody in any street would behave like they do. And then sadly, people down south think that we actually do live like that. You know, we're not maybe not so much nowadays, but when I was young and I used to go on holiday, people used to say, "Oh, do you live anywhere near Coronation Street?" And I say, "It's not a real place. You know, nobody in their right mind would live there." Yeah, she's still going strong. The girl, the woman who plays Angie, isn't she? She's still going strong. She's I carried on with my big crochet hook, but I don't care. I should have gone to the smaller one. I don't watch Real Housewives and things like that, and I certainly don't watch the Kardashians. Hello, Anna. How are you doing? Steam from my coffee. Oh, thank you, BB. Just had it done today. I watch her now and again. I don't watch anybody. Yeah, married to Brian May. That was not a match you would have thought of, and yet they've been together for donkey's years, haven't they? You wouldn't have put them two together, would you, if you'd have been matching them and pairing them up? They don't even seem on the same planet, kind of thing. But they must be happy together. Oh, that was hot, hot. Yeah, he was in Queen. He's lucky he's still got all that hair, all those curls he's got. I've got a guy up the street from here. He's sort of always been a musician, never anything famous really. And he's got hair just like Brian May. Yeah, I like all those as well, Patricia. Yes, I do. That Waiting for God, I thought she's marvellous, the woman who's in that. She's absolutely fantastic. She used to be in Tenko as well, didn't she, and everything. That's where I first saw her. Yeah, he does look a bit like a poodle, doesn't he? Oh, don't like watching. Love Island's all phony, fake. Coconut and chocolate chip. Oh, I don't like coconut, so you're all right. You're safe. I won't be pinching your biscuits there, Trev. No, Love Island. I can't stand like silly people that just think that they get famous by looking good. They haven't got a brain cell between them. And the trouble is they get famous, don't they, just by being whatever. Oh. No, I don't like coconut. I always remember people used to say, when Bounty bars first came out, they were all coconut. Oh, I love a Bounty bar. You must have a Bounty bar. Ugh, horrible. What do you think about the latest comment? Is it in The Guardian saying that men are now preferring women with brains over women that are trophy wives? Yeah. Hi, Tommy. Yeah, tea, coconut, exotic mushrooms. What are you missing? Pineapple. Don't like pineapple. I don't like maraschino cherries. Don't like nuts of any description. I don't like cactuses. I don't mind real cactuses, but I do not like crochet cactus. To me, they're absolutely pointless. Well, we would know you like nuts, yeah. I don't know why I don't like nuts. I don't like the texture of nuts or the taste of nuts. Just don't like them. Ooh. Well, it has been a while since we've seen you bears, crochet critters. Yeah. I don't like chocolate covered strawberries either. Or toffee apples. No, I'm not allergic to nuts. I just don't like them. Oh, I hate maraschino cherries, yeah. And olives. I do not like olives at all. No. I have to pick them off everything. And what do you call them? Anchovies. When they put anchovies on your pizza. Oh. I will eat pasta, but I don't really like it. No. It's like eating slidey worms. Oh, that's good. You got hobium yarn. I like hobium yarn. I haven't ordered any for a long time, but I like it. Mm. Oh, I just don't like olives at all. Oh, right, Anna. Okay. It's nice of you to pop in anyway. Oh, and kale. I don't like kale. Oh, and oh, yeah, soya. Anything to do with soya. No, it tastes weird to me, soya. I can always tell when somebody's sneaked it into something. Basically, anchovies? No, not anchovies. What's it called? Oh, I know what it is. I can't think what it's called. The one that tastes like aniseed. Artichokes. Is that what it is? Yeah. Oh, I don't like olives at all. Yeah, artichokes. I don't like them. They taste like aniseed, don't they? No, cabbage. I like cabbage. Yeah. I don't like artichokes at all. No. There's lots of things I don't like. I'm not allergic to them or anything like that, but I don't like them. Capers, no. Yeah, that's called cannon mash. They call that cabbage and mash together. No, marzipan, don't like that either. Oh, there's a lot of, when you think about it, there's so many things that I don't like. Oh, hi, Mary. I like colcannon, yeah. I love anything with leftover mash, you know, like bubble and squeak and things like that. I love all that. When you do the leftover vegetables and, you know, you do it all together and you fry it up. Oh, it's gorgeous. Probably not healthy because you use lots of lots of oil and stuff to fry it in there. Oh, no, I wouldn't eat a snail. No, thank you. Oh, no, 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 no. Cottage cheese with cherries. I like cottage cheese with prawns. Not with cherries. You have some strange concoctions over in America, I've decided. I don't like squid or whatever. Bubble and squeak is when you have leftover vegetables from the day before. It can be cabbage, it can be carrots, it can be whatever. And you have mashed potatoes. And so you mix them all together, you put salt and pepper in, and you make it sort of like a little patty, and then you fry it up. And it's... My mum used to make the most delicious potato cakes. I've tried. And they never tasted the same as mum's. I don't know what she used to do with them, but I used to watch her make them, and it was mashed potatoes and flour and what have you got. And, oh, they used to be taste so wonderful when mum made potato cooks. Oh, tofu. Oh, turkey bacon as well. Vile. Turkey's not meant to be made into bacon. Bacon is bacon. Not tofurkey or whatever. Got to be proper bacon. I've got some of that tomorrow. Colcannon is just cabbage, onions and potatoes. I did stuffed marrow once with minced meats, and it was nice, but I haven't done it for a long time. No, I could never be a vegan. Oh, crap. It's like slime. Ooh. I quite like eating crispy lettuce. I don't like the soggy lettuce. I prefer that crispy, you know, like you said, romaine or whatever. You know, the one that you can eat and it crunches. Oh, I like homemade shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie and cottage pie, anything like that. I love it. I used to love baking bacon and potatoes, where you layer bacon, then onions and potatoes. Then you put like a white bechamel sauce on it, and then you cook it. Oh, I love that. Oh, you put a bit of, not cinnamon, what is it? Not cinnamon, what's the other one? Nutmeg. You're not a soggy anything fan, are you, Kelly? I've had stuffed cabbage rolls when we were in Greece. They did them. And they do them nice, yeah. Yeah, crisp, flavoury, full lettuce. I like that. But I don't like those dark, frilly ones that are a bit bitter. Pig's feet. Oh, God, who eats pigs? Oh, we're making you hungry. I'm not hungry. Do you want a crisp? I've got a chip, not a crisp. I'm waiting for Gigi to come. See, I told you 10 o'clock he wouldn't come. It's 10 past now. He's still not here. I love eating Mediterranean food. I don't love cooking it. You know, I like when they cook with like ratatouille and stuff like that. You know, with tomatoes and shepherd's pie and cottage pie are different. Shepherd's pie is made with minced lamb, and shepherd's pie is cottage pie is made with minced beef. Yeah, we used to put tripe, a bit of tripe, which is like the cow's belly. If you put a bit of tripe in with steak, it makes wonderful gravy. Yeah. No, I don't. I don't eat a curry. I used to eat tripe on its own with a bit of salt and pepper and vinegar. Yeah. I love, spring rolls and things like that. You get in the Chinese and stuff. I love anything like that. Tripe is a cow's stomach. Yeah. It's like white and not had pepper pot soup with tripe. No, not had that. When you think about it, most of my meals when I was a child were like stew or, like you say, thick soup and stuff like that. Because there wasn't a lot of money. So you just made things with whatever you had in the house. That's why I used to do the potato like pie with bits of bacon and cheese in it. Yeah. It's just making the most of what you had, You never used tins or stuff. Maybe tin peas. That was about the only thing I knew came in a tin. Tin potatoes. I always have some in the house, but I don't really use them unless I'm making a very, very quick corned beef hash. If you No, that's something I've not heard of, a green bean casserole. Yeah, I always have some potatoes, but I tend to only, cook them. It's like, if you grow up with like a kind of a Mexican background, you're all into these enchiladas and stuff like that. Yeah. I used to make my shepherd's pie with leftover lamb when we used to be a family and buy buy a leg of lamb, for the weekend. Can't buy it now, it's too expensive, but when I was young, like, potato cakes and, sort of bubble and squeak, things like that. Stew, anything like that. My mum wasn't into anything that was, dumplings. They put dumplings in everything. That was to make it spread out more. I used to love dumplings. And suet puddings. You make beef suet puddings, or for afters you got apple suet pudding, or even a jam suet pudding. All right, Marcia, you're off now. We're talking about food, aren't we? We're not even talking about crochet. Yeah. Yeah, my mum was very good at concocting things out of nothing, if you know what I mean. Things that I like. When I say I don't like pasta, I like tuna pasta with sweet corn in it and stuff like that. Yeah, we just ate whatever appeared. My mum was a very good cook, but a very plain cook. Nothing ever, her idea of herbs and spices was salt and pepper, Nothing fancy ever went into our dinners. And we never never grew up having rice except in a pudding. And I never ate pasta at all until after I got married. So you see, I didn't grow up with all that sort of stuff. Rabbit stew is lovely, isn't it? But there's lots of bones in a rabbit. You'll have these bits of bone everywhere. Yeah, yeah, we used to be the same. I mean, my dad was a butcher, but the meat that he used to bring home. No, I was going to crochet a bit of food for my youngest great-grandchildren because they had a little bit of a kitchen. But then they sort of grew up and grew out of it, if you know what I mean, so I didn't bother. Yeah, I mean, meat, even though my dad was a butcher, meat wasn't in it every meal. My dad used to bring tongues home, and my mother used to have to curl them round and press them into whatever. Just never used to bother me. I used to eat tongue. It was just meat to me. It's you eat anything, don't you? We stopped eating rabbits when there was that myxomatosis thing. Yeah, cow tongue. Yeah, I used to roll it around. Those bells, they were the scourge of my life. They'll ring again tomorrow morning and wake me up. See, we've still not got Gigi. And it's 20 past 10 now. Still no Gigi. It would scare me that people walking around with guns. That would really, really scare me. Oh, I've got to do another row of these half trebles. I think they should have, things at the entrance to all these stores. Like they do in a lot of nightclubs where they frisk you down for anything metal. And you'd have to leave your gun at the door. I mean, I'm not saying most people are gun happy, but you kind of get the odd one that's a bit of a nutcase. I just don't. We don't have a gun culture over here, so we don't have to think about things like that. If anybody watching Asda here, with a gun, everybody would be like, whoa, what's going on here? Get him out of here. We're just, people in general don't have a gun. I mean, I know you always get them in the gangster situations, don't you, where there's gangs and things. We still have guns over here illegally. People still get shot and that, but at the moment it's mostly knives that they're carrying. People stabbing people. I think they should have to do a capability test before you. Yeah, I don't think in a restaurant or anything like that, that's the place to carry a gun. Oh, there's my Gigi. I'll be back in a moment. It's my baby. It's my little man. Come on, sweetie pie. Come here to me. Come here and say hello to everybody. Come here. Come here, darling. Come here. Say hello to everybody. He says, no, I can't be bothered. What have I missed? Yeah, it's the ones who are a bit wacky that... Oh, where you going, G? Where you going? You going in there? You're not coming to say hello? No, he's wandered off. You wandered off? He's looking for something to eat, and yet he's already had his dinner at home. So I'm not falling for that. What am I making? I'm making, if you follow on the hook, I'm making that top that she had. Oh, he's gone for a drink of water. I should have given him fresh water. That's been there a couple of days. He's still drinking it anyway. What are you doing, G? The little puppies down the street are doing very well. Their mum is a pug, and their daddy is a chihuahua. They need blood urgently, and they like yours. Oh, right. No, not a lot of crocheting for me in the next 2 weeks now. Especially as it's going to be raining, so we're not going to be able to sit on the deck. That's what the forecast is for the next week anyway. Hello, Poppet. Are you going to come say hello, darling? Hey? Hey? Come here, darling. Oh, sweetie pie. Here he is. Here's my baby. Here's my baby. Hey? Oh, the rain has hit sail and it's moving our way. Oh, how nice. There he is. Look, little head. Into your sweetheart, yeah. Auntie Kelly, you'll see you soon. I can't take him down to Kelly's because her boys wouldn't leave him alone. And he's not very good with children. If he started running around, then he would nip their ankles. Yeah, he's sweet until, you know, he has a mood on him. That's why we don't let him near Kelly's kids. You what, Nathan? How do they know you're that? Do you have to tell them? They won't have mine because I had jaundice. Well, they won't have it now because I'm too old. But when I tried to donate blood when I was younger, they wouldn't have it because I'd got jaundice in my blood or something. I don't know. They did the blood test and then I got rejected. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about while you went to make a cuppa. We were just saying 22 people were dead. That's why we're talking about guns here. I've not heard that before, Nathan. Gigi, look at the camera. There he is. You were in England at the wrong time. So they don't want you because you've been to England. That's nice. Rejected again. Oh, Gigi, don't scrabble. Ah. You can't give blood if they've had sex in the past 12 months. That's bloody balmy. It's mental. It could quite easily be anybody who's heterosexual. It's no good selecting people out that are one thing or another. It's so wrong, that. You're having a piece of your chlorinated chicken. Yeah, I can understand why they test people, you know, for like hepatitis and stuff like that. But surely they test everyone for that, surely. Because how do we know that we're not a carrier or something? I didn't know I was a carrier for this jaundice thing. My mum had said I'd had it when I was little, but they've got to. You know, they've got to screen donations. They have to from anybody. There's no saying it's, you know, only gay people that get certain diseases. That's a bit off, isn't it? That's so stupid, Patricia, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying there's as many people with HIV that are straight, but it's not just primarily a gay disease. It's just, it's just all stupid. I can understand why they screen it. Yes, I can. Because in the past it wasn't screened, and then there was all this trouble with people who had that, you know, that disease where you keep bleeding. What's it called? Haemophilia, yeah. A lot of people were given the wrong kind of blood and got haemophilia and stuff. So I can understand them screening it, but I can't understand them turning down donations from anyone. It's like, whoa, you're gay, you can't come in. Oh, my veins just collapse in my arms because they can't find my veins. I've got bad veins, yeah. I could never be a drug addict. They'd never find my veins to inject myself. Yeah, exactly. HIV is not primarily. Everybody associates it with gay people, and it isn't. You've got to be careful no matter what, you know, you are. Yeah, they can never find my vein either. I always go, left arm, you might, but right arm, forget it, you won't find a vein in there. And being as I'm diabetic and everything, I have to have my blood taken about every 3 months. And don't worry about it, Jane. I'm sure we've managed to get the... I'm very bad at drinking water. I really, really am. I bought 4 big bottles of fizzy water trying to coax myself. Yeah, Charlie Sheen wasn't very whatever. I can only drink fizzy water with a little bit of something cordial in it. I'm not very good at drinking plain water from a tap. Although I always have a water bottle with me when I'm going out, and my scooter, there's always one there. Because because that seems to be the only way I'll drink water when I'm out and about. Oh, you know me and tea. You're right, Nathan. Yours is royal blood. They don't deserve it. Your water needs some hops in it, yeah. I've got a package of iced tea that somebody sent me from America. I've not tried it. I think you mix that with cold water. I'm not sure what you do with it. Yeah, I think I'm always dehydrated because I drink coffee and that dehydrates you. Now you're making my mouth go thirsty now. You talk about drinking. Yeah, I've often thought about putting lemon, cucumber or orange in my water. Maybe I'd like it a bit better then. Body armour. I always thought body armour was something that the police and the army wore. Yeah, I've got blue blood too because I'm royal, yes. Yeah, mint's nice. Yeah, I used to have a lovely mint bush in the garden. It was a spearmint, but it just went all peculiar and went all woody. When I was having the decking done, we emptied all the plant pots. The mint went wherever. I don't know where the mint went. But it was spearmint and that was nice. I used to love like just crushing the leaves, and smelling it. It was gorgeous. I need to get back into growing a few things ready for summer. I don't mean like loads of vegetables or something, but just maybe a bit of lettuce or something. Something that's easy, like mint or stuff. Well, that sounds nice, Ian. Yeah. Yeah, I have to go. I think they might tell on me if I did that. I could grow it next door, they wouldn't notice. Next door don't do anything with their garden. It's just like an overgrown mess. They wouldn't notice if I grew a bit of weed in the middle of it. Oh dear. My son won't let me put a container on the deck because he built the decking and he said you're not putting rings and stuff. I haven't got any weed, Melly. And I don't buy any. But I've been told many a time I should try it. I got some of that CBD stuff, tablets and oil, but they didn't do a thing. Didn't do a thing. I tried that CBD tea. I didn't like it, so I gave it to my daughter-in-law, see if she liked it. I never asked her. She did or she didn't. I don't care if he likes my crochet flower idea. Yeah, I would trip over the containers, and that has been mentioned. Because I'm very clumsy. I don't care if he doesn't like my crochet flower idea. It's not going to make dirty marks on my decking, is it? So that's all he's bothered about. So, can you hear Gigi breathing? He's trying to go to sleep here. Oh no. I was brought up with tea. I drank tea right up until I got pregnant. And now I can't stand it. It's about 15% tea, is it? Mine's probably coffee. Your life chat's out of whack. If you go out and come back in again, Tammy, it usually straightens it back up again. Shoot it. Yeah, my son's more bothered about dirty marks on the decking. Oh, I had a friend like that. We used to call her tea belly. She just had tea after tea after tea. She would never have tea bags. She always wanted what she used to call raw tea. All those leaves. Woo! His sister's a tea bag, is she? Yeah, I know he'd go potty if I put anything on the deck, so that's why I wanted to do crochet flowers, because then they won't make any marks. I want some window boxes, but they're too big. The decking the length of it is too big to get by. The ones from the garden centre, they're all too small, and they're usually made of plastic anyway. Hello there. Hi there, Juanita. You got the baby this weekend, Juanita? You got her later, have you? Right. I know you love your little baby, your little grandbaby. No crochet for me at the moment, no. Somebody wants nursing. I knew he would when he arrived, because he hasn't seen me since Thursday. So I knew he'd want nursing. My auntie used to drink from the saucer, yeah. Yeah, she is a little chunky, isn't she? No, he's only pretending to be asleep. Yeah, you tip your tea into a saucer. It's kind of like an old thing. Um, I don't know why they do it, and they sip it out. They drink it out of the saucer. Yeah. Hi, Denise. Yeah, they drink tea from the saucer and they slurp. Yeah, they go slurp the tea. Oh, God, yeah. When they used to read the tea leaves. I never knew what they saw in tea leaves. Oh, it's an old thing. They don't do it now. You spit out your iced coffee. Hi, Balal. How are you doing? You just popped in to say hi, did you? Okay, well. Ooh, hi, Balal. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. I've just had my hair done red again. Are you working tonight or not? Yeah, I had a friend who used to. Oh, you're learning to program, right? Yeah. We have our eccentricities, we do in England, I've got to say that. We're proud of our eccentricities, actually. You're learning Python. What's that? Is that a form of programming? Oh, I don't know what that is. You know me and computers, Balal. I don't understand anything. Yeah, Python is a form of learning a computer program. I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask Balal. He's the computer nerdy around here. He's the one who does it for a living. Yeah. How's the kids, Balal? Are they all right? How do you know the Queen doesn't drink tea from a saucer she might slurp away in private? The kids are good, are they? Yeah, good show. Getting big now, aren't they? Yeah, there he is. Oh, gosh, yeah. Kelly's got to keep hers entertained during the summer as well, yeah. Yeah, he is a little bit chunky. He's on a diet, but, he's not really losing much. Oh, yeah, she's very frugal, the Queen, actually, isn't she? Very frugal. Yeah, she has her breakfast cereals in them Tupperware things. She probably doesn't want them in the packages, She has to have them in a Tupperware container so that people don't know what she's eating. Yeah, Gigi's a little overweight. Oh, God. How lovely. How sweet of him. Python is a program, a computer program, so I believe. Yes, you're right there, Balal. She made you neck warmers. I didn't know Python was a programming language. The only thing I knew Python was a snake. She's very neat knitter, is our Kelly. Not like me. I don't knit hardly at all now. It hurts my shoulders too much. Honestly, what does he expect me to be beautiful? No, we don't all have beautiful teeth because we don't have retainers and things like that in my generation. We didn't all have the money to go to the orthodontist. Oh, thank you, Trevor. Monthly python. Oh, dear. I used to love that program, Monty Python. I think that dead parrot scene will go down in history. Yeah. Was he here? He was inspired by the Monty Python sketch, was he? I won't even ask you what it is, Balal, because it was straight over my head. I know Joe Longthorne is so sad, and he's struggled really badly with cancer over the years, hasn't he? He's a comedian in England and a singer and comedian. You probably won't have heard of him in the US. But he's battled for years with different cancers, and it's just not, and he always seems such a lovely guy. Yeah, I hate cancer too. terrible. Yeah, he seemed like a lovely person. Obviously, I don't know him personally. I never saw him, but when I've seen him on the TV and that, he seemed a very nice person. It's no discriminator, is it, cancer? That's the only trouble. It's like my lovely Julie that lived next door. No, I never knew he was a gypsy. Yeah, I know, but they don't know why she's died, did they? The granddaughter of the Kennedys, yeah. No, I haven't seen Edith do crochet hooks yet. I'm way behind with all my... Yeah, if I ever got it, I'd be like, give me the drugs, give me the drugs. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely be doped up to the eyeballs if I had cancer. It's not something I want to think about. Oh, it was suicide, was it, with the granddaughter? I feel so sad that people think that life is so bad that they have to take their own life. I can understand it if they have got a terminal disease or something like that, why you think you've had enough and you want to, it's just, I mean, my brother, he died with cancer, so did my dad. And it's just not pleasant. Yeah, like I said, my lovely Julie next door. Never a bad word for anybody. She was the loveliest girl, and she would do anything for anybody. Give you, a right arm if she could. But Sue, I believe, is doing fine. I've not heard from her all this week, but I don't ring her at the weekend, so. Oh, it's your birthday, isn't it, Nathan, next week? Woo-hoo. 21 again. Oh, your birthday's coming as well, is it, Bilal? Whee! Everybody's having birthdays but me. Big 4-3. Oh, you're just a baby. I'm 30 years older than you. I'm old enough to be your mum. I'm old enough to be a lot of mums. I know, but mine's a big number. That's the trouble. Yeah, happy upcoming birthday. We don't see, because I'll forget before. Oh, happy belated birthday to you, Patricia, as well. Yeah. Happy upcoming birthday. It's quite a few people got their birthdays round about now. The hottest summer on record, yeah. I don't know, that record might be broken now because we did have a very, very hot day, didn't we, about a couple of weeks ago. Oh, she's November, is she, your sister? Yeah. I thought you'd done that wrong, Balal. 189 says. Yeah, I remember the 80s. I was a mum and my son was a teenager, I think, in the 80s. That makes me feel really old now. You were born in 1869. I feel like I was born in 1869. My son was born in 1969 too. Yeah, January 1969 he was born. It's my son's wedding anniversary today. Forgotten how many years it is since he got married. Can't remember. So you're 2 years younger than my son, Mikhail. No, 1 year younger than my son. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Getting my dates mixed up. I was married in 68 and my son was born in 69. Yeah. Yeah, it's his wedding anniversary today. I think it's about 14 or 15 years he's been married, I think. Yeah. No, I think mine's gone sour. My juice has gone sour. My my son watched the TV. He was only a baby. I can remember him turning around to watch, the moon landing or whatever. I can remember him watching it. And everybody's saying, no, he's too young to have watched it. But I remember him turning his little head round and watching it on the TV. He doesn't remember, of course, because he was only months old. This little boy is settled down on my arms. You can see his ear, can't you, there? July, yeah, so he would have been. He was born the end of January, so that's February, March, April, May, July. Yeah, he'd be 5 months probably. The Kilburn National. Oh, you saw the Who? Oh, I can remember when JFK got assassinated. I was sat in the front room watching the television, and I was like stunned when it interrupted the TV program, and I was like, "Oh wow!" I had to go in and tell my mum and dad they were in the shop, and my son was born on the exact day that they gave me, and there's not many people can say that. Yeah, they told me the 30th of January, and he arrived on the 30th of January. And everybody that I know were either early or late or whatever. Nobody ever had the baby on the right day, except me. Yeah, the Kennedy family's not had much good, have they? How old is your daughter now? God, I can remember that baby photograph you sent me, Boho, when she was born. She's 9. I just got a thing on Facebook that the little boy I used to look after, he's 25 today. I'm like, I used to take him to after school club and things like that when he was a baby, little, so that his mum could go back to work. And he's 25. I don't know where all the years have gone. My baby boy's 50. 50. Your kids are still swimming on it. That's the best way to put them there, Trev. I hope he's growing vegetables in his patch. Oh. Oh my goodness. I bet they had fun finding your wound, didn't they, Nathan? He's got tomatoes and chilies. This little one's, I think he's about 8 or 9, I'm not sure. I remember him as a puppy. And they brought him across the road to see me. When he was not newborn. He must have been about 6 weeks or something. Right, that's the last of my coffee. Clink clunk. Oh, it's really hot, that. Now, only before Kendra had made a video, and she had this big, like, beaker thing, you know, with straw sticking out the top from Sonic. I don't know what she had. She had in it. Has he got a side eye? He's in London. And I don't think he drinks his tea out of a saucer. We're just talking about the old-fashioned habits of the elder generation who used to pour their tea into a saucer. I don't think Balal does that. There's no shad tonight, is there? No shad. I only realised because I just seen cords out of my necklace and I'm thinking, no shad. Oh, goodness, full on tantrum. We should have thrown a bucket of water over him. No, but Al lives in London, Miguel. Oh, God, that old-fashioned thing where they drink champagne out of a woman's shoe. I wouldn't have wanted to drink champagne out of anybody's shoe. Don't like champagne. Isaac was in early on, right at the very beginning. Isaac came in and said hello. I miss Sue's birthday. I did wish her it, but it was the day before I wished her happy birthday. And I forgot. I forgot to wish her a happy birthday on the day. I'm very, very forgetful, as you know. If I had a brain, I would be dangerous. An empty plate. Yeah, I could do with not eating for a while. Putting on too much weight. Yeah, I did see that, Nathan. Yeah. Nathan is raising money for fibromyalgia on his Facebook page. I was a little bit overdrawn. I'll see how I go at the end of the before your birthday. I was a little bit skint, Nathan. 3 books I'd pre-ordered all came in within 3 days of each other. So you only pay for them when they actually send them off. So when you pre-order them, you don't pay for them there and then. So well, thank you, Millie. Yeah, they're still deciding whether I've got fibromyalgia or whether it's just my arthritis. So I don't know whether I've got a touch of it or not. Gigi hair all over me. Either way, whatever we've got. It still hurts, whatever you call it. But I've definitely got the foggy bit, but that could be age, couldn't it? Where I forget everything. Well, don't forget things from the past. I can remember all of that from way back when. I was talking to my niece about this. And yeah, it's I got it from Whitstable. Somebody Whitstable it is. It's the Frida Kahlo cup, China. I also got a metal tin that's Frida Kahlo as well. So I'm going to use to stick things in like pens and stuff. Well, I'm not going to be doing any more crochet. Yeah, money never goes up, Nathan. Certain things they don't recognise, do they, as being debilitating. You know, I can remember filling in all the forms and stuff. And, oh, all right, darling, all right. And they said, we don't recognise pain. I said, what do you mean you don't recognise pain? Just because you're in pain, you don't get any more money for help with housework and stuff like that, just because it hurts you when you do anything. We're only giving you the money to get around with. So I only get mobility. I don't get actual disability. Because I can actually shower, because I can walk in the shower, because I can get dressed, don't wear anything with buttons or anything like that, zips, because I can't do them with my hands. Because technically I can actually dress myself, then I don't get anything. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're taking Lady Christine out now, do you, Jane? To do her duties. Disability benefits over here, Miguel, are not good at all. And they make you feel like you're a fraud for actually claiming them. They treat everybody like they're conning everybody. You know, it's all like, oh, the cheating. There are certain lots of people who do claim everything, and they don't need it, but they seem to know the system. And when you fill in the forms truthfully and stuff like that, and then they say, oh, no, you don't need it. You've got this and you've got that. But, I mean, I did get the scooter, which I'm eternally grateful for getting the scooter. But they don't help you with any other way. I had to pay for my own walk-in shower. I had to pay for everything myself, yeah. Yeah, it's the same over here, yeah. Basically, if you can function and you can look after yourself. I can't cook, I can't do anything because I can't stand long enough, but because I can get ready meals and put them in the microwave, I'm considered not to need any help. So dusting and hoovering, you know, it's really hard for me to do, but apparently according to the DLA, you don't need to hoover and you don't need to dust, yeah. No. I mean, I've got friends at the moment who are going through it. They've got children with autism, and they're really bad autism. I mean, they're non-verbal, they can't do anything or whatever, and they're being asked to fill in these forms for PIP to get any money at all. And on one of them, it says that the child has to sign his own form. My friend's son can't sign his own form. He just put a mark. That's all he could do. He doesn't sign. Doesn't know his name, I suppose, but he can't sign it because he can't write. So I said, well, when you take him for his interview, I said, don't say a word. Don't interpret for him. Don't say anything. Just say, here he is. You get the information out of him. You wanted him to fill the form in. You let him be interviewed. Just don't say anything. If they ask you any questions, just say, I thought you were talking to him. He's the one who's claiming. I said, don't be telling him what you do for him and all that jazz. I said, just leave it and see. They should assess him, the fact that he can't do anything. Our citizens advice closed down the one locally, but they were never there. You could never get an appointment. Oh, they do that, yeah. Yeah, well, my friend's son is non-verbal. All he does is makes noises, yeah. So I said, well, let them ask him a question, see what he says. That's the only way they can assess him. They're supposed to be assessing him as fit for work. He doesn't even understand what you're saying to him. Start answering for him, they'll be saying, oh, yeah. Oh, you do this for him, you do that for him, so therefore you don't need this, you don't let. Yeah, my friend's son just suddenly starts laughing and screams out loud in the middle of doing something. I had to really struggle to get disability. And then even now I've got mobility, but not disability. I appealed 3 times, Nathan, before I got mine. I had to go to an appeal. It's just... And yet you see other people. When I was working at the job centre, there was a guy there who was on full mobility and everything. And he walked out of the job centre and jumped over the car park wall. No, I can't claim for it now. Luckily, I got my claim in before. So now they can't take it off me now. I got my claim in before I was 60, whatever. Yeah, I get excused from jury duty. I said to them, right, I said, I can't walk. I said, so I need transport to and from every day. So by law, you have to provide me transport if you want me to get to the courthouse. So you'll have to pay for a taxi there and a taxi back. And very conveniently, they just said, oh, well, you won't be wanted for jury duty. So that was the end of that. So yeah, you have to fight, Nathan. I got told by somebody who was in the DLA that they turned down every first claim. Hardly anybody gets it the first time. They want to make sure you're serious enough to keep going on about it. So after they got the 3rd appeal from me, they must have decided that I was serious. I told them straight, I said, look, I work for the department and I know what goes on. I said, so why would I lie to you? I said, if I was going to lie to you, I said I would be losing my pension. I don't get much of a pension from the disability, from the DLA, but yeah. Friend's son, he's 20, just turned 21. He cut all his days down now. He can't go to college anymore. She's got to try and get a carer in for him to teach him things now. He used to go to college every day. We used to pick him up and take him, and that's all stopped now. He's 21. So it's hard work. It's hard work for her because she can't go to work or anything. Because she can't, he can't be left. She can't take, he doesn't go to college anymore now, so what's she supposed to do with him all day long? Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I can't do my own housework. It's just, I do what I can when I can. But I'm not entitled to any help for that. And then, and yet they would soon come in if I was living like a hoarder and I had dust up to my eyeballs, wouldn't they? They'd be saying, ooh, she hasn't done that. Yeah. No, Mia tonight, no. Oh, right, Kelly. Ooh, a call at 11:15. Ooh. Sounds interesting, Kelly. I like to tease her. Because I know she hasn't got a fella, so. Kelly's gone to take a phone call. Yeah, I can't, if I sit on the floor, Patricia, I can't get up off it. So I have to do everything from a chair. I can stand up and hoover for about 5 minutes and then I have to sit down because my back hurts so much. So then I can sit on a chair and hoover as far as the hoover will go from the chair. Yeah. And then I have to leave it for about 10 or 15 minutes while my back decides to stop going. I can't remember when I last hoovered the stairs. Can't remember. Every time I walk up them, I think, oh God, these stairs. But then I think, well, someone doesn't like it, they can. Yeah, she's had a night caller. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I live on my own, so. Yeah. You're going to eat in your dinner, okay, Melly? This little boy is stopping me eating my crisps. I'm going to be slim. Yeah. Yeah. If I give this little one anything like a little teeny weeny treat, he goes and hides it behind cushions, puts it in his dog bed and does everything like that. And then when I'm shaking everything out, and I'm doing a bit of cleaning up, then I find all these little bits of toast and all sorts behind the cushions. Yeah, nobody helps, do they, Miguel? Nobody does them. My niece is really, really good. I mean, she'll take my recycling out and do bits and pieces for me, but I can't expect her to do me cleaning. She takes me shopping, and I'm very glad about that. Yeah, and on top of that, like my leg will go in the middle of it all. It did that just before it started live. It started twinging. It's really painful. I'm thinking, oh, please stop before. Gigi needs a diet. He's on a diet, would you believe? He's lost a bit. He looks fat because of the way he's squashed. He's about 0.5 of a kilo overweight, I think. Half a kilo overweight. The friend's puppy, she's getting on lovely. They're still training her, yeah. She's still having accidents. This one's a Chihuahua, this little fatty. Yeah, he's a Chihuahua. My friend's new dog, she's Cocker Spaniel, a chocolate brown Cocker Spaniel. I know my son caught me one time banging my head on the wall. He said, "What on earth are you doing?" And I said, "I'm giving myself something else to think about." And he went, "What?" I said, "The pain in my head," I said, "is taking away the pain from my back and my legs." So he goes, "Oh, you're weird. You're weird." But anybody who has strong pain knows what I mean. That you just want something else to take your mind off it. When I went to the pain management clinic and they're going, "Oh, well, think nice thoughts and do this and try to take your mind off the pain." And I'm like, "You kidding? I can think as many nice thoughts as I want, but it won't get rid of the pain. I can't think my way out of pain. I'm sorry." Yeah, think nice thoughts. Take your mind off it. I said, if I could take my mind off it, I said I would. Because they were concerned at one time about how many painkillers I was taking. And they're like, "No, just think happy thoughts and think whatever." And yeah, okay, I'll think happy thoughts and this back pain will go away. Yes, I really believe that will happen. What are you going to do, hypnotize me? Yeah. Can you not stick a plaster or band-aid, whatever you want to call it, over his chin? Or will he still pick it? I pick at things if they're scars or scabs or something. I'll pick at that. I'd threatening to do what? Pour plaster on it. Yeah, put a plaster on it. Yeah, it's like those machines, isn't there, that simulate labour pains that this put on a guy. You've seen the videos where the guys are rolling around everything in absolute agony. At least it makes them know what labour pains are like. What are you doing, Baba? You okay? You okay? Oh, you're making my arms hurt. It's making my arms hurt, aren't you, darling? Yes. Ibuprofen is actually the best thing that I can, but I can't take it. Or I'm not supposed to take it because of my stomach. Because of taking painkillers for such a long time, I sort of messed my stomach up. So now I have to take pills to counteract the stomach. And ibuprofen messes about with that, so I'm not supposed to take it at all. But yet it's the only thing that kills the pain. Not the painkillers I get from the GP, they're just like taking nothing. Sweeties. Looks like I'm spending the rest of my evening nursing their dog. He's not going to leave me, is he? And he's hot. He's making me hot. No, I can't eat my snacks. I can't eat my crisps. See, look at his face now, just because I've opened up the crisps. Look at the sniffing. Look at the nose twitch. Look, watch him sniff. And I haven't even opened them up yet. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You can't eat them. Oh, yeah, I've had kidney stones. God, they're painful. Mm. Oh, they are incredibly salty. Oh, I won't be eating many of these. I've got a tens machine somewhere. It doesn't really. It doesn't really work that much. Did you find that they work, Jenny? I don't find they work that well. With those tens machines, though, it all depends on... No, I can't give him these. They've got salt on them, Miguel. Not good for his kidneys. No, it didn't do much for the pain at all. You've got to have the pads in exactly the right place. But they kind of don't tell you where the exact place is. I mean, when I had sort of like a tens machine when I went to the physiotherapist, they know exactly where to put the pads, and you do get relief if the pads are in the right place, but it's very difficult to put the pads on yourself when it's round the back, you know, on your back. You just sort of stick them where you think. And then the pads give out. They don't last too long. They're sticky. You have to keep buying new pads to make them sticky. So it was a bit of a pain in the neck. I've actually got a back thing, you know, that rolls up and down your back. But it doesn't hit the right spot. The heating pad's brilliant. That's the best thing. Ice pack, no. Don't like them. My mum's old heating pad is the best thing ever. It's as old as the hills. It's a wonder it doesn't set on fire. It's the best thing ever. But that back thing, it fits on the chair and it rolls up and down. It's supposed to do your neck, but the roller things are too far apart for my neck. I've got a shoulder heating pad as well that my son bought me. But I wish it had a heat for the neck as well. It doesn't. The neck's just got a collar on it. But my blood pressure's always much higher than it should be. I don't think it's run at normal for years. They just say, oh, it's normal for you. They only complain when it goes up even higher. Yeah. Oh my goodness. 15 killed. That's probably why my blood pressure's always high. I'm not in pain when I'm sitting dead still like this, but the minute I move, the minute I stand up, I'll go. At least he's not bothering me. I'm hoping if I go and get a drink that he'll go down. El Paso's always in cowboy films, isn't it? You know, the John Wayne type cowboy films. Yeah, they probably will. It was salty when I tasted the first one, but now I've got used to it. They told me once that the more it hurts when you put that BP thing on your arm, that means your blood pressure's raised. If you put it on and you can stand it, that means your blood pressure's okay. Oh, I bruise. Finger marks bruise me. My son doesn't know his own strength, and when he gets hold of my arm, he leaves fingerprints on my arm, and I'll say, oh, you've just done. And he'll go, I didn't press hard. I just got hold of you to move you. And I can see his... No, they're not barbecue chips. They are prawn Marie Rose. They're very flavorful. HH, this is a crocheting channel. We're talking about everything and anything that's not political, racist, or homophobic, or bad language. Okay, we'll see you later, HH. I don't mind people popping in if they're nice and polite. Yeah, no politics, no religion, no homophobia. What should we say? No racism. Don't want anything like that on here. Don't want any drama. No. No drama. We are a drama-free zone. I hate to read in things, you know, when people say, oh, they've been in this room and they've been in that room and it was all nasty, you know, comments and stuff like that. And apart from trolls, we've all been very happy in here. Nobody calls anybody anything. Nobody's being nasty. It's great. That's how it should be. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Jane. Yeah, you're right, Patricia. If you can't be nice, you're not welcome in here. That's right. We are a nice, big, happy family. And that's the way it should be. Oh, snow in Liverpool. That was last week. No, no crochet cactuses. That's not allowed. Oh, Chris, you're eating potato chips now, are you? Right, okay. But yeah, I like to think we're a nice, big, happy family. I like to feel that people can come in here and know that they're not going to get criticised, they're not going to get anything nasty said to them. You know, it's a place to come in and relax, isn't it? That's why I started this channel, really. It's not about me. I keep saying that. I'm just here. But it's not my channel. It's not all about me. It's all about everybody. This is why I rarely sort of introduce anything I'm making on crochet in here. It's just not that channel to me. You know, I've got my own channel where I promote myself, yeah, but this is kind of like party night, isn't it? Oh, you all want to snuggle him, do you? Yeah, he's kind of really snuggly. He's very hot, though. He's making me have a hot flush here. Behind me is that the Rosie Rap Gang, yeah. It's the show that what's it called? Jeannie from On the Hook. I can't think of its name now. But if you watch Jeannie, she promoted that. Yeah, but to have stalkers kind of thing, I think you have to be controversial or what. We're not. We're just sort of, I hate to say boring, but we're not very controversial or whatever, are we? You know, it's, hi, Rebecca. We don't, like, stir things up or something, you know. I would hate to be on channels where people, you know, have to stir the pot. But some people are like that, aren't they? They're not happy unless they're causing drama. And I'm like, no. Life is too short for drama. I like shiny, happy people. Where people come in and we say welcome, unless they're a troll. We say, come in, make yourself at home, get your crochet out, get your knitting out, whatever. Sit and have a chat with us, yeah. Yeah, you can have a general conversation without being controversial. Oh, thank you, Dory. Yeah, I hope you're getting on well with your new Charlotte pattern. I'm glad you've decided to say hello. Yeah, I like to say we're all friends. I mean, I count people on the internet like we are. We're all friends. You can say things to a certain extent, can't you? But we're never nasty to anybody. You know, there's none of this, who do you think you're talking to, and all that jazz. None of that. Can't be coping with this. Yeah, Jenny, it is our evening out, isn't it? You know, if you're like me, you don't go out anywhere. It's my way of chatting to people. Yeah. It's an evening out with friends, even if you're not going out anywhere. Mostly no alcohol involved. Well, not in my case. I don't know what you're all doing out there. You could be all having a quick drink while you're out there, but hi, Rebecca. No, you don't need people in your life that cause you drama. I don't know why some people find it necessary to go and look for drama, cause drama. They seem as though they're never happy unless they're stirring the pot. I mean, I've noticed it in several groups, like on Ravelry and places like that, that they're, yeah, if you're an introvert, I mean, if you sit there and just listen to us and join in every now and again, that's fine. Nobody pressurizes you. Nobody says, where you been? What you doing? Why ain't you speaking? You know. But, I mean, I used to go on certain, groups when I was younger, and I used to think, oh, God, I can't be doing with all this. Can't be doing with all this drama. You know, people saying, what you say that for? What did you mean by saying that? And I'm like, what? Just leave it go. Am I making you want some crisps? I'm sorry, Dora. I'm enjoying these now. I've got past the salty bit. Yeah, they must have very boring life. Jeez, that's all I can say. My life is not humdinger, exciting or what, but that's what you make of it. You know, if you get up in the morning and you think, I'm going to have a good day. I might be in pain today, but I'm still going to have a good day. You know, it's just how you make the day. If you get up in the morning and you're in a mood, I'm going to make somebody pay for today. Somebody slighted me over this. Somebody said this over that. No, boys just generally aim in the direction of the toilet, but they don't always make it. I mean, so many people have said put Cheerios down there, haven't they, and little tennis balls, and not table tennis balls and something. Make a game out of it. But you ask Kelly, she spends more time mopping the toilet floor than anywhere else. You want ice cream now, are you, Chris? Or lime? I pulled my ice cream out the freezer and threw it away. It had gone all weirdy, ice all over it and stuff. Do you not have the self-threading needles? I can't do anything without the self-threading needles. I've tried needle threading. Excuse me. I've tried needle threaders and everything, but I have to go back to self-threading needles. And now I'm going to choke. You're going to go down, sweetie pie? I'm going to go down. No, you don't want to go down. No, all right then. He clings when he doesn't want to go down. He just clings to me. My mother had a brilliant one when I was little. Used to lay the needle across it and go like that. Used to thread the needle. And I've bought similar things, but they're such cheap things. I mean, back in the day, when they made things, they made them to last. Now the things that I buy, if you press them too hard, they just break. Yeah, I like watching proper drama on TVs, I must admit I do. I like drama programs, I like criminology programs, things like that. Programs about life, like last night I was watching one about sinkholes. Some people might think that's a weird thing to watch, but I can't find it interesting. You know, programs about sinkholes and Bermuda triangles and oh, I used to do that, Jenny, when I had eyes, yeah. But now I have to use self-threaders. I've still got the first sewing book that my mum ever bought me. She gave me her Singer sewing machine. And she bought me a book. It's catching me, girl. You've been in my house, haven't you? I'm losing your flip-flops now. Yeah, I like things about reality, really. Like you say, cop shows and stuff like that. I'm not into, things like Love Island, and I don't watch Britain's Got Talent and stuff like that. I don't watch any of that. X Factor. I don't think they're in the bag of plums today. Yeah, I like watching cops and things. I hate to be rude, but aren't there some fat cops? You see them like waddling, don't you, trying to catch up with these burglars? And I'm thinking, God, you're so big. You know, you need to go on a diet. I mean, I'm a fine one to say, but then I'm not a cop, am I? But they're so big and out of condition that they can't run after anything, can they? Huh? GBBO. Don't know what that is. Oh no, I'm not into cooking at all, Jenny. My daughter-in-law killed me for any cooking programs when she lived here. We watched every cooking program that was going. I don't like things like, Jeremy Kyle, and I don't know who the American guy is. When people are shouting at each other and saying, "You've been unfaithful, that's not my baby," and all that crap. No, can't do that. I know, Jane, they're absolutely so unfit, aren't they? I mean, I try not to be sizes, but that's their job, isn't it, to chase people and catch people. I used to watch, Cops when it used to be bad boys, and all that jazz. And some of them, like you said, they were so fat, and the shirts used to be coming out, and they were drenched in sweat, with only run a few yards to catch somebody. Yeah, they should be in better shape. I've got some cherries in the fridge. I don't usually put fruit in the fridge, but I'm being plagued with blooming fruit flies. I was watching a program on ambulances the other day. There were some really fat paramedics as well. I don't know how a lot of them do past that because they're so big. It's like some of the ambulance people. The ambulance paramedics, they're massive, some of them. They're talking about people having heart attacks and stuff like that. And I'm like, you're walking candidates. You've got to bend over people and give them the CPR and stuff, and you can't, because you're so fat you can't bend over. I'm gonna have to stop eating those crisps. No, not everybody's fat, so there must be some ways around it. Oh, I couldn't fast to save my soul. No, I know you've got no time to exercise when you're paramedics, but, surely it must be a lot of diet issues. I'm a fine one to talk. Who am I to talk, yeah? With me talking about not being controversial and I'm sticking my 2 hours in it. Oh, you've been on TV, Sandra. Woohoo! Oh, I couldn't eat a day-old donut. Stale donuts, bleh. I don't like donuts, full stop. Oh, God. Our day-old donuts are not delicious, I tell you. Our day-old donuts. I don't even like donuts, to be quite honest. The Krispy Kreme ones are so expensive. Well, they are over here, anyway. We have a Krispy Kreme stall thing in it. Yeah, I'm stirring the pot. Yeah, I am. Stirring the pot against overweight cops and paramedics. And day-old donuts, yeah. I don't like donuts at all. There's something about the taste of them. I hate going to Blackpool where you can smell that donut smell everywhere you go. Blah. Gosh, I'm getting hot. Gigi's making me hot. What was the cop doing in the donut shop? Here we go again. Huh? Are you worried about me? Why are you worried about me? I'm not worried about me. Are you just worried about me not liking donuts? Or worrying about everybody being overweight when I'm overweight myself? Yes, pot calling kettle black, I know. But I'm not running after cops. Not running. No, I don't like the smell. Oh, that sickly sort of oily smell. You know when they're cooking and when you go past, when you go past somewhere they're making them. No, I don't like Oreos. I bought a packet because I thought, why are these Americans so absolutely bonkers over Oreos? And I bought a packet and I'm like, they're like brown cardboard. They're not even nice. I was so disappointed. So disappointed. Oh, the mosh pit. I used to work with a lad who used to go in the mosh pit. Yeah, the carnival smells when you smell that donut-y smell. It just makes me feel so sick. It's like sweet, isn't it? And does not make me want to go and get anything. So you never got your sandwich just because somebody was going on and on? You don't have much patience, do you, Miguel? Yeah. Oh, I wish I was 140 pounds. It's been a long while since I was 140 pounds. That's probably about half of what I weigh these days. It's kind of surprising to me to be this big because I never was when I was younger. £90? I haven't been £90 in years. But then I'm just going to eat a Mars bar, so it's no surprise, is it really? But I'm not one of these people who doesn't think I'm fat, if you know what I mean. You know, these people who sort of lie to themselves and say, I'm just pleasantly plump. I'm not pleasantly plump, I'm fat. I know you're not supposed to say fat anymore. You're supposed to say all things that are PC. You can't call anybody fat. No, it's not done to say that lady over there. But I am. I mean, I said to the doctor who is going on and on. And I said to him, what you're trying to say is I'm fat. And he goes, I'm not allowed to say that. And I said, well, I'm allowed to say that. I said, I'm fat. I'm allowed to say I'm fat because I am. But you get some women, don't you, who like, I don't know whether they lie to themselves or what. They look in the mirror and I don't know what body they see, but they can't see their own. And they're like, yes, I'm just a little overweight. And I'm like, yeah, right, you know. Oh, we're fluffy. Well, I'm very fluffy then. Very, very fluffy. I'm too big for my own use, but what was she going on and on about, Miguel? Oh, I'm morbidly obese, Jane, according to my doctor's paper. And when I stand there and I look at people who are like £400, £500, £600, and I'm thinking, they're morbidly obese. I'm obese. I'm not morbidly obese. Yeah. No, I'm not overweight. I'm just under tall. If I was about 6 foot, I'd be fine. My chocolate has gone soggy. Oh, Crohn's disease is terrible. I used to know somebody with that. So much pain they were in. You know, it's painful, isn't it, Crohn's disease? Yeah, it's really, really painful. It's like the intestines like cramp up. Oh, goodness. So she was telling everybody in the shop about her daughter going to Trinidad and everybody's waiting to queue up behind her. Nah. I should have said to her, Miguel, we don't care where your daughter's gone for her holidays. Can you just get on with it? Yeah, your insides become inflamed with. I mean, IBS is something that I've got, but it just happens like now and again. But Crohn's is really, your intestines are inflamed all the time. Kind of everything you eat. Yeah, Crohn's is. My sister-in-law had yards of intestine took away because it was all, inflamed and it was ulcerated and everything. Yeah, he's snoring his head off. I get days when I'm angry with myself for being this fat. But then I'm thinking, you're 73, girl, Do you really, really want to diet? Well, I tapped her on the shoulder, Miguel, and said, excuse me, there's a queue. We're all waiting. Yeah, my sister-in-law lost yards and yards of intestines. Yeah, because it was too badly damaged that they couldn't save it, yeah. If I could buy large in a dress, I'd think it was wonderful. I'm hitting the size where I think moo-moos are attractive. No, not quite. I don't know the way things run, Nature Crafts. I'm not sure. I know your sizes are different to ours. Your 3XL and stuff is nothing like our 3XL. Our 3XL is like, a tent without the pole. My ex left me. I went the other way. I was anorexic when he was living here because I was living on my nerves. I used to be a size 12, would you believe? A UK 12. Don't know what that is in America. But now, 12 times 2, I think. You hear him snoring. He's actually lying on the desk. Not actually. US 10 is a UK 14. Oh, so if I went to America, I'd be able to buy smaller sizes then. Some pictures of me in my youth. I can't do it now because they're all in the front room, but yeah. I've got pictures of me wearing a bikini when I was size 10. Which would be a size 6, would it be in America? Size 8, is it? Right. Oh, gosh. Size 8 in the UK is really skinny. What are you doing, Baba? What are you doing, sweetie? I can imagine you jogging along while you're crocheting. I've heard of people like crocheting while they're on those exercise bikes. Yeah, we don't do pounds over here. We do stones and ounces, yeah. I have to convert it to pounds when anybody asks me how much I weigh. Because if I say so many stones, so many ounces, everybody's going, what? I don't know what it is. I was quite slender in my wedding gown when you think I was 4 months pregnant at the time. I don't really know if you are Americans fatter than the Brits. I think Britain's catching up, sadly. I mean, when we watch programs about America, they seem to find the fattest people they can find walking around with shorts on and let us think that everybody's massive in America. And I know it's not true. Yeah. But, you know, yeah, stone is £14. We use stones and ounces to do our weight. It's like when we weigh newborn babies and they tell you what the weight is in kilos, and you're like, just give it me in English. And they say it's so many centimetres long, the baby, and we're like, what's that in English? We've never converted. We had to convert to decimals in, coinage and stuff. Yeah. Britons are getting really fat compared with how they used to be. I think it's all this fast food junk that we all eat. I mean, I was, surprised how many people in America eat out. We don't eat out in the UK. We get a takeaway occasionally, and Saturday night, people who've been out go and get a kebab or something on the way home. But we don't go out. Everybody I know seems to call it the fast food instead of cooking. They kind of, nip in the fast food place, and it's a drive-through this and a drive-through that. And I was amazed that you had a drive-through pharmacy. I'm like, what? Yeah, I think it's the same in the UK, really. We're divided in half. You've got the super fit people who are concerned about their weight all the time, and then you get the other half who eat. We don't really have street food vendors. We have the occasional hot dog stand that, you know, stands outside places, but we don't usually have street vendors now. No, my pharmacy isn't, no. No, street vendors over here, they don't have hygiene, nor to wash their hands and stuff like that. So why would you want to buy a hot dog off them when they've got a little cart? Yeah, drive-through banks, what's all that about? Can you not get out of your car? Drive-through liquor? No, nothing like that over here, thank goodness. We've got a drive-through McDonald's, we've got some drive-through KFCs, but we don't have drive-through pharmacies and stuff. No, we have nothing like that, Chris, thank goodness. We don't have any liquor stores and 12 packs of beer that we can drab on and drive through, no. Oh, we have online groceries here, but they bring it to your door. You don't have to go to collect it at the store. You can do that if you want, but they bring it to your door here, and you don't get bags anymore. Plastic bags, they don't do plastic bags anymore of the delivery. It just comes in great big crates. You have to unpack it all. Do we have Burger Kings? Yeah, not near here, but we do have. Yeah, I don't often use the order online. It's just if I can't get there, or if it's raining hard or something like that. No, we don't have I don't know where you live. We don't have a Starbucks and Costa to drive through. Costa is a bit like Starbucks. I'm itching. Gigi's making me itch. Yeah, I've only got a Costa. I've not got my Starbucks around here. Yeah, Starbucks is expensive here. So is Costa. No, we can buy alcohol until 10 o'clock in the grocery store. Drive through Dairy Queen. You could drive through everything. There's nobody walk anywhere over there. Yeah, it's 12 here. Gigi's making me itch for some reason or another. Costa is like Starbucks. Yeah. Our Tesco's is open 24 hours, but only until Saturday evening. It closes Saturday evening about 10 o'clock, I think, and then it's only open 10 till 4 on a Sunday. But apart from that, it's open 24 hours. Drive-through Doughnuts. You have to pump your own gasoline. We do as well. We do. I told you how much ours is. It's about £6 a gallon over here now. Drive-through dry cleaners. I can't believe this, Miguel. You have a drive-through dry cleaners. Does nobody ever get out the cars over there? You used to live in your car and drive everywhere and drive through everywhere. Huh? I can't believe how many drive-thrus you've got. Our Costco doesn't have, yeah, and we have got Costco's, but you have to have a card, you know, that makes you a member of Costco. But it doesn't sell. The one over here doesn't sell yarn. I've only been in one once where somebody had a ticket, yeah. Vote from the car. No. We can do postal voting, but we don't vote from the car. A drive-through dating service. What were they all? Yeah, I think it's called a brothel. It's a wonder you don't have one of those. Well, I'll have her at the end. Tell her to meet me around the corner in 5 minutes. No, we don't have things. Oh, hello, Fibre Floozy. Our Asda Walmart doesn't have any yarn over here. Oh, I did my electoral register form the other day. I did it by phone. Drive-through funeral homes, you can view the body. What'd be like? Hi, Dad. Can't stay. Going to Asda. Drive-through for viewing the deceased. I heard there was some drive-through weddings in somewhere. Probably Las Vegas, wasn't it? Hi, Fibre Floozy. Hi, Blossom. Perhaps it was his last wish, Jenny, to go through McDonald's on the way to the funeral. I hope there wasn't a coffin in it. It could have been his last wish. Drive me through McDonald's when I'm on the way. McDonald's was what killed me. Eating a burger every single day for all the rest of my life. Oh, I'd love to go to your thrift store. Miguel posted a photograph of one of the thrift stores. Ours are little shops, tiny little shops, ours. You know, you don't get furniture and stuff like that. No, that wouldn't be any good, Chris, would it? You need to squish. I was looking at Canadian Crochet's latest video. She went to alpaca farm and she was like, you know, showing all the different, like, alpacas that had been kind of spun. Probably a big person if they got to pick up the casket with a pickup truck. Well, Kelly never came back. It must have been a long phone call. Is it true that if you donate, you get like things off your taxes and stuff? We don't have anything like that. If you donate to a charity shop here, you just donate. Nothing in it for you. She's probably decided to go to bed after she came off the phone. Look at the grooves my mask is making in my face. Altering the whole shape of my face. I'm getting marks on the sides there. Yeah, you don't get anything like that here. You just donate and then. Well, I wonder if I'll get a lie-in tomorrow with you know who. He'd probably get me up at 6 o'clock in the morning or something for a wee. But I shall try and get back to sleep if he does. Yeah, Z doesn't come on now. I mouth breathe, so I have to have one that comes all the way over here. I've tried the ones that just go up your nose, but it didn't work. But I have to have the big mask because of my mouth breathing. So it digs right in on my nose. Oh, got me. I'm itching all over since I picked up Gigi, and he's not got anything. I'm just itching. It's probably because I've not had him for about 3 days. I'm getting a little bit allergic to him. Oh, don't start that. It feels like. Reminds me of there's a lady who comes on. I'm not going to name her. And she always goes, "What's the weather like?" And then she writes the weather like, "It's so and so and so, and it feel good. The feel like factor is such thing." And I'm thinking, we're not interested. What are you just going on about it for? Sean, no, Sean's not been on today. Steam fairs are lovely unless it's been raining and it's all, oh. We went to one time and they were all bogged down because they're so heavy, these traction engines. And they were trying to drag them out of the mud. It was absolutely just, they were just sinking into the field. There was one massive steam engine that was like pulling everybody out, you know, with chains and that, pulling them out. Gigi does like to be rushed when he's in the mood. If he's not in the mood, he lets you know because he squeals. Yeah. He's asleep on the deck, but he's still making me itch. No, I haven't been to one in ages. I like the steam engines, you know, that make the music. I could sit and listen to them all day. You can imagine how wonderful it was to people in the olden days that didn't have like music and stuff. They play this like barrel organ music, don't they? It's really nice. It's like brass bands. I love listening to a brass band, but only if it's a couple of fields away. Same with bagpipes. I love bagpipes, but not right next to me. Iced coffee and iced tea maker. Yeah, we haven't got any steam fairs near here. I don't think we've got any fields big enough to cater for that sort of thing. I think we went somewhere down to Cheshire or something. I'm supposed to be going to some kind of a craft fair, I think in September. It's in Manchester, not too far away from me. But I'm not exhibiting, I'm just going. Kelly's going with me as well, I think. All right, bye, Nathan. I hope the boys don't have you up too early in the morning. I'm hoping this little one doesn't get me up too early in the morning. I'm not an early riser Sunday morning. I must admit I had a nap this afternoon. Only an hour, but I did have a nap. So tired. So I just sat on the chair and went, woke up about 5:30. So I had about an hour and a bit. Yeah. Gigi's making me itch. All right, sweetie pie. Sweetie, you're making me itch. Oh. I was so glad if he'd go. I tried to put him down, he grabs at me. I can just see me not getting anything done while I'm looking after him, can't you? He doesn't like me crocheting. So don't be expecting anything finished off. Yeah. Because you won't. He sleeps with me. Yes, he does, yeah. He comes upstairs, sleeps on the bed with me. Luckily, I don't toss and turn in my sleep, so I don't knock him off or anything. I used to sleep with Buster. And I sleep with Poppy. Whoever's dog is here, they always sleep with me. It's a good job I've got a double bed. No, I couldn't sleep last night. That's why I was tired. That's why I'm tired now. But kept waking up. No reason at all why I was waking up. Wasn't any noises. There wasn't anything. Wasn't raining. I just kept waking up. You heard a glass ping. Hi there, Shirley. How are you doing? You heard a glass ping? You mean somebody pinging a drinking glass or somebody pinging a window? I wake up sometimes in the middle of the night and swear blind that the doorbell's rang. And there isn't anybody there when I have a look. I look out the window. I can see the outside because I've got like a porch. Nobody there. It makes me swear blind I hear the doorbell. My house isn't haunted. It's just very creaky. No, those church bells carried on and on. I put half an hour, but they must have carried on about an hour. Oh, we once had a cricket in the house. Don't get many crickets anymore. We used to get crickets in the garden and that. They'll be ringing again in the morning, calling the faithful to church. About 10 o'clock they start tomorrow morning, ringing and ringing and ringing. They're so little, aren't they, crickets, when you think of how much noise they make? They're only about 1.5 inches long. They sound like they're about 6 foot tall. All the noise they make just rubbing their back legs together. Well, I'm not going to be staying on too long because I've got Gigi. He's making me tired. Have you been out checking on the hens at the moment? Yeah, maybe ours are grasshoppers and not crickets, but we used to have them in the back garden, but I haven't heard any for a long time. They have deserted me. Oh, I'm glad you said that, because I do tend to forget my meds, yeah. Until my eyes are going tired. Look at the state of them. I look at myself sometimes just at the end of the videos the following day. I think, oh my God, look at those eyes. You're so tired. Yeah, my eyes are going. I can feel myself going to sleep. I don't want to fall asleep on you again. Because I tend to do that. I can just go. I can just go, yeah. Sometimes I go to sleep for 5 minutes, and other times I can go to sleep for an hour. Yeah, I need to take all my medicines, all 15 tablets of them. Anybody else take 15 pills? I swear Blimey thinks I'm a blooming junkie. I keep saying to him, do I need all these? Do I need them? I even said to the pharmacy, can we go through them all? Can you tell me why I'm taking all these? And he goes, don't you know why you're taking all these? I said, I don't know why I'm taking all of these. No, tell me what they're all for. And he's going through patiently saying, this is this, this is this. So is there anything I can eliminate? And he's saying, no. No, I take 15 a day. Well, actually 16 because I take one in the morning. And all night live, I'd just be asleep, Miguel. I'd be gone to sleep. I couldn't do an all night live if you paid me. Couldn't do it. No, I take one in the morning and the rest at night. I should take them all in the morning, actually, but I don't, yeah. Oh, I couldn't stay up all night. Oh, inhalers. Don't even take my inhalers, and I should do. Because allegedly I'm asthmatic, but I only take my inhalers when I need them. I don't like taking drugs. You know, why do I have to take so many? Blood pressure this and what do you call it? Diabetes, that, and something else. Yeah. Right, people, I really am falling asleep now. So unless you want the pleasure of me nodding off and snoring, I think I'd better, better say good night before I do fall asleep. So it's nice to have you all with me, party night tonight, and hopefully I'll see you all next week. If I don't see you in the middle of the week, I'm not doing that Vader thing. I know I've done 3 videos, but that's just coincidental because I've got 3 things to show you. So I am going to go to bed now. So I will say good night to everybody and enjoy the rest of your evening. and I shall speak to you very, very soon. Night all.